Yo, what up? So a lot of my videos I talk about kind of what's wrong when, we have something wrong and we tend to walk away to change that. Now I want to talk about flow and what it means to be in flow and why flow is so much of a better way to operate than being rigid. And you can kind of see here in the video, things are flowing. The jumps coming at me are confidently hit, and I'm not trying to force the matter. Now, when you're starting to ride, it's very rigid because it's not something you're used to, and so over time, when you're rigid, you tend to tense up. You tend to get more fatigued faster, and it's not as comfortable. You begin to get tired and mess up, or I call them bobbles. And it kind of is the same thing in life, right? Everything, when we try and force something, everything tends to have more issues instead of flowing. And I think the flow comes from God. I think that allowance comes from allowing God to come what may. Now I just changed the camera colors. This is kind of what it feels like when you're in flow and moto. Everything else is disappearing and all you can see is the track ahead of you. That's what it's like when you're in flow. And it could be with work, it could be with a deep conversation, it could be with something you really enjoy, that all you can see in front of you is what's in front of you. And the colors start to get more intense. Everything begins to make a lot more flowy sense for what's coming next. And you don't really try as hard. You're more relaxed, you're more focused on what's in front of you, you're more in the present moment. And everything that comes at you is easily overtaken with your flow and confidence. And I see that in correlation with life. If we allow God to continue to flow with us and be with us, the things that are more of a struggle or the things that are rigid tend to fall away because the present moment is so active. And I think it's pretty cool what we can do, and this is one of them, my dream and passion. I love you. What are you going to do about it?